They said, you can come back, you got a spot on the team. They're getting less ice time.
Oh, really? Told him that? Really?
Maybe they're forcing his hand, right? There's some local kids or whatever, who knows the story.
Yeah. Well, it's just a huge pool of talent, right? Woo!
What he doing?
Wow.
It's a scamper, right?
Blonda with a terrific run. Scoots into 8 yards. Touchdown, St. Mary's Knights.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was rough.
They're just going to roll through the bases tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Why show any of your cards today?
22 dive, 21. Yeah. We're good, we're live? Oh, hey, Scott, we're live.
Oh, you're good.
We've been live for a couple minutes.
All right, there is number 10. Nate Carter
for 2 points.
2-point conversion, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John Strosky here with Scott McPherson. Very sorry about the 1 minute, 30-ish second, 40-ish second delay of our lack of commentary. Just a little bit of technical difficulties. St. Mary's Knights taking the 8-0 lead over the White Pines Wolverines. We are back. We are live. St. Mary's 3-play drive leads to a touchdown. Anthony Blonda making everybody on the White Pines defense miss. Easiest 8-yard touchdown he'll score. And here we are, John Ostrowski with Scott McPherson. Scott, how do you feel about the first 2 odd minutes and the first 8 points on the board?
Well, it was a good start for the St. Mary's Knights. Exactly what they were looking for. Strike early and strike often, and this being the last game of the season with the semifinal already set for next week, Thursday evening, where these two teams will face off. I'm talking to Coach Bazois. He said that he's not going to tip his hand and reveal too much today. So I imagine both these teams are going to play close to the vest, not share too much with the opposition. But obviously a nice run by Blonda to take it in from 7-8 yards, and here are the White Pines Wolverines ready to take over. And kicked deep, fielded by Shobamore.
Gets the ball.
Shobamore brought down about the 15 is where the Wolverines will start. Theo Palumbo, nice to bounce back off that one after getting a good hit by a block for the White Pines Wolverines. And again, Garen Pine off to start off here for the
Keandre Boca with the tackle.
White Pines Wolverines.
That was on the interception. Number 13, Blair Boudreau, changed the trajectory of that first drive for the White Pines Wolverines. Unfortunate for Pine to give up the interception. It was a bit of a 50-50 ball, but a great grab by Boudreau. So the Wolverines looking to change their fortunes here. Number 1, Garen Pine takes the handoff up the middle, wrapped up by number 38. That was Cody Ledzinski. And here we go, second down for the White Pines Wolverines. Of course, 3 downs in senior ball, 4 downs in junior ball, so will be a 3-down there. Injury timeout for the Wolverines.
And as I mentioned earlier, both teams not looking to show very much, and Cody Luzinski, number 38, getting a chance here. Some of the seconds are going to get a chance to shine here for both of these clubs as we suffer a little injury timeout here, but White Pines trying to answer St. Mary's initial drive or offensive start. As I mentioned, a nice carry by 22, Blonda. And a 2-point conversion by the looks of it. 9:44 to go in your first quarter. Thanks for joining us here on Saultsports.com, True House Radio, for this senior season finale for these two clubs. As I mentioned earlier, the two teams will meet in next week's semifinal on Thursday. We'll also have both teams in the both the remaining teams on the senior loop, the Cora Colts versus the Superior Heights Steelhawks, both tomorrow in their season finales, as well as on next Friday for the semifinal. So both a little preliminary view of what's to be expected next week in both of the semis in the senior loop here.
As the White Pines player is able to get off, and
looks like number 43, Arthur Vincent, who had a great game last week for them, off under his own power with a little assistance from the coaches but and the trainers. But he'll be back, I'm sure. Looks to be a little ginger with his right leg, but sure we'll see more of 43 to come today. So again, I think maybe that the only thing we might see a little more of with the White Pines Wolverines today is a little more passing game. They got Nashua Bamore, who is a threat with his speed, and Garen Pine, a nice quarterback, able to deliver the ball, has a nice arm, and able to run the ball as well. But maybe we'll see a few wrinkles on the passing side.
this could very well be a taste of what's to come next week. St. Mary's comfortably in the first spot.
Up the middle.
Game advantage on the Cora Colts after their victory last week, and White Pines, unfortunately, still looking for their first win. Could happen today. You never know. That's why we play the games, but more likely than not, this will be a matchup for the 1 versus 4 seed in the senior division.
And as we mentioned, some of our second string players, you got Ethan Agwal out there, 27, former St. Paul's Patriot. Nice kick, fielded by 54. McPherson picks it up. No, it's 27 who gets lit up. Nice tackle on Ethan Agwal.
Ends up in the hands of number 27, Ethan Agwal.
Logan Morano out there on the punt return.
He gets to about the 42-yard line before he's tackled by 87, Landon DeVries.
87 landed DeVries for the White Pines Wolverines. Nice job by DeVries to negate a big return. A little sloppy ball there on the punt. And looks like the St. Mary's Knights will take over inside the White Pines zone. Tucker's out to take the snaps. And talking to the coaches, John, we were mentioning that both these teams look forward to getting out of this one without any injuries or any suspensions, any detriment to your team, which will prevent it from being your best come next week when playoffs start.
Yeah.
So the penalty is too many men.
Too many men is the call against St. Mary's.
That's a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
5-yard penalty, automatic first down from the 32-yard line for the White Pines Wolverines.
Lucky break. You got to capitalize on it if you're White Pines.
And Garen Pine back to throw, and he's got that screen pass that they use in the junior ranks. Number 4 is the receiver. He ends up taking it after the catch out past the 40 to the first down.
Nice
So Luda with a nice running catch there.
He gets across
I'm a big fan of the screen pass, especially when it works like that. I think it's a great way to catch the defense off guard and pick up 10 to 12 yards when it's executed correctly. That's a picture-perfect screenplay right there.
Nice job by Luda coming right on the screen and moving it back following his blocks, getting out past the 40 to the 43-yard line, which where they'll take over on a new set of downs. So Luda with a nice play after the catch. And it looks a little bit like they have similar offenses. Probably as a feeders program, your playbook for the junior might be loaned from the senior division, and we saw a lot of that screen pass today in the earlier contest, where our St. Mary's Junior Knights were able to come out on top of the White Pines Wolverines, and that will garner them a second-place finish in the junior loop. So they'll await the third-place team for next week's game, either Thursday or Friday at 4:45. So, is there a timeout on the field, Coach, or is there a timeout on the field?
Yes, it was okay. Do apologize. It was a injury timeout on the St. Mary's Knights side, and then I believe it was followed up with a coach's timeout on the White Pine side. Okay. That's what I saw there.
After a quick first half in the first game, this one's dragging on a little bit, but we're happy to bring you some great action here. Thanks for joining us on Saultsports.com, where you have your home for Sault Ste. Marie High School football. Last week of the regular season here, some great football to come. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for Cora versus Superior. Ball snapped to Pine. Pine's back in the pocket, has a nice time to throw it to 13. 13.
Wisłocki
Rowan
is just
Wisłocki
about
with a nice catch.
8-9 yards, 7-8
Saw
yards.
Dad Darkus and Mom
Basically
Teresa
right
in the
on.
stands,
Nice little play.
braving this cool weather and a nice fall night, and cheering on their son Rowan, who's having himself a great season, a great hockey player too. You can expect to see him. I guess White Pines doesn't have a hockey team this season, so unfortunately victim of not enough bodies, but they're going to be hoping to rebuild their hockey program just like they're building this football program.
White Pines. Very
Slow and
short,
steady.
actually.
But showing some great promise here. Garen Pine rolls out under duress by 74, is chasing. Nice job of Shoulder Moore to come back to the ball. Waiting for the ball. Looks like it's complete. Nice job of Shoulder Moore getting back to that ball. Almost made a nice circus catch there. So nicely covered on the play by St. Mary's. Nice pressure by 74, Ethan Aruda chasing out Garen Pine, making it hard for him to set and throw. That'll bring up third down, 3rd and 2. Didn't see any punter rush in, so they may elect to go for it here on 3rd down.
Yep.
3rd and 2, down 8 early. Not a bad play.
And I didn't even know there was high school hockey here. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that.
They've actually got a pretty strong strong set. Looks like they're going to call maybe St. Mary's on a coach. We haven't seen contact, but Grant Matheson a little eager to get to the table and eat.
Number 8 on White Pines in the show, but just holding the flag. You don't ever touch a referee's flag, son.
But if you can save these guys a chance to bend over and pick it up, someone might be appreciative of that. I know tying my shoes becomes a chore once in a while, but anyway. Looks like a flag against the St. Mary's Knights.
First and 10, White Pine.
First and 10 from the 53-yard line. Again, Garen Pine in the shotgun. Low snap. Oh, a nice ball thrown. Just had to rush that ball just a little bit. Pass to Tristan Holsworth. Just a little behind him, and I don't know if he had to rush it or if it rushed out of his hands, but Holsworth unable to flex backwards and grab that ball, but that looks like a nice play execution. That had some potential.
I'm loving the play calling from White Pines right now.
I like to say they're not going to tip their hand too much. They're going to try a few little different plays that they want to execute next week. But as number 1 throws to 13, and again Pine, a beautiful play.
Falls just out of his reach. 38, Cody Luzinski.
Luzinski on the coverage there.
There's a right ball, just overshot him a little bit.
Number 3, Liam Willett, also gets some reps here out at DV safety here. And looks like McPherson's going to be deep to receive.
Sets up 3rd and 10 for White Pine.
3rd and 10 is the call. Looks like punting situation. We've got a gunner behind the punter, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. Nope. White Pines gets it off, drills it to the corner where it's going to angle out. Unless McPherson's able to pick it up, doesn't go to a knee. Going to look to return. Going to get to the corner, but he's got a man there.
Oh, he was fighting, trying to break that tackle.
Beautiful White Pines bounce.
Nice job to hold on to the ball.
Jack McPherson.
Number 9.
He brings it out all the way to the 20 before being tackled.
Number 9, Caden Grawbarger on the tackle. So
1st and 10, St. Mary's Knights.
Caden with Dad Billy and Mom Sharon watching on. Takes down McPherson 81 after a short gain on the return. A little too much east-west from McPherson there. You'd like to see him go north-south and try to gain something, but looking to get to the corner, but Caden Grawbarger not having anything to do with that, so that's where the Matty Tucker and the Knights will take over from about the 21-yard line.
And you can look to see number 81 McPherson take a couple reps at quarterback today. Of course, they're not really playing for much today. Playoff, first place playoff more or less in the bag, so you might look to see the big 81 behind center taking a few snaps today.
Had a little nerves at the old breakfast table this morning, but always excited for the opportunity and chomping at the bit, hoping to get a couple balls in his hand from Tucker first before he takes the wheel. But like I said, number 8, Matty Tucker, quarterback under center, or takes the handoff, gives it to Blonda. Blonda gets out past almost to the 35-yard line. So nice job, some great blocking.
That's a first down for the Knights.
Nice surge by the offensive line. Blonda able to take that handoff
Looted with the tackle.
on the run. Looted with the tackle, number 4 for the White Pines Wolverines. So that'll be enough for a first down from the 33-yard line. And again, that's the tough part of getting these reps in there and playing this game that really means nothing in terms of standings, but other than to just prepare for high school, but you don't want to show anything other than that. Long throw to Carter down the sidelines into White Pines territory to the 41.
Carter comes back
And a guy we haven't seen, of course it's very early, but a guy we haven't seen get many balls thrown to him or get his hands on the rock is 14, Jaden Trudeau. He's out there, but doesn't look like he's getting targeted very much, so that might be saving him for a more important ball per se. Maybe he'll be just kind of going through the motions today and trying to stay fresh for next week.
And we're always talking about in-game adjustments, and during the week, you go back to game films and watch some of the tendencies of the defenses. Maybe they set up some new plays. I know the St. Mary's playbook has been expanded a bit, and they've thrown a couple new plays in there, some new wrinkles, try to keep their opponents guessing.
He gains about 12 yards in the first down.
I'm sure that's the same with all of the teams. I know the White Pines Wolverines coach Baz was talking about
With the tackle for White
putting a
Pines.
few new twists to it, and I'm sure Tom Annett, after that loss last week, is going back to the drawing board and looking to add a few more plays, hopefully with Thibodeau coming back and joining his backfield. And like you say, you don't want to throw too much out and show everybody what you're doing in game film, so they keep a few surprises, but always good to get a few reps and give these guys a little confidence going forward and heading into playoffs. Tucker in shotgun with the snap, hands off, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it and call his own name. He's got the corner, doesn't have enough for first down. Gain about 6. Smart to get out of bounds about the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
So he'll be short 4 yards, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That was a nice play on the quarterback draw there, able to get out of bounds.
That'll be
Matty Tucker using a little bit of his mobility. He's doesn't like to stick around the pocket very much, likes to be mobile and agile, and I like that play call there. So it'll be 2nd and about 5 for the St. Mary's Knights. Sorry, 2nd and 4.
And again, you mentioned Trudeau. He's back in the split in motion here. Oh, bad ball, bad snap. Tucker decides he's going to pick it up and try to rumble forward. There's a loss of 1 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. We saw Carter kicking field goals from about 35 out with much to clear. Let's see whether they elect for some points here.
Right in about 4.
And I didn't see that. He was in the shotgun position. Was the bad snap, or was it?
I think it looked like a bad snap, just a little low.
Okay, so here we go. It looks like they're going for it on 3rd down.
Yeah,
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4, first quarter. They haven't proven that they'll test their defense too much. I say that's the right move. And Trudeau with the fake. Here it is. Oh, not a great ball. Turnover on down.
For Jack McPherson.
Number 81, Jack McPherson.
Falls incomplete.
First down for
And that's a turnover on down.
Wolverines on their own 25-yard line. This will be a good opportunity for Garen Pine and the boys to get a couple first downs, build some momentum.
And again, a nice route run. I think McPherson was open. Tucker wants that one back. He was just overthrown it.
All right, so it's 1st and 10. The Wolverines from
McPherson broke on the play and lost his footing, but ball falls incomplete. And like you say, the Wolverines take over on downs. So here's their chance to draw even. And again, Garen Pine electing to go to the air today.
His offense.
Thrown a few times already and just unable to connect with some of his receivers. Look to number 13, Wislocki, and number 3,
Quick
Tristan
Hall. He follows his blocks.
To be his primary targets here. Ball out to the 35. Looks like enough for the first down. We'll see where the spot is. Kieran Juma on the stop.
Very close to first down yardage.
And it looks like it's going to be enough for the first down. So they're going to march the sticks
forward. White Pine.
From the 35. And again, a nice job. Wislocki had a great game last week and is emerging. I don't know that he played. Well, he didn't play last year, as this is their first year back. But a great athlete and having himself a year, and as the year progresses, getting more and more confidence and getting more touches, earning the trust of his quarterback. So there's another ball, nice throw to Hallsworth. Hallsworth's open across the seam, and a nice little seam pass, and shut it in, and out to the 50.
99, Grant
Matheson in on the tackle, but not before the White Pines Wolverines move the sticks again. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 48-yard.
Nice tackle by Mathewson in open field there. It was a nice throw, but if he wasn't there, it could have broken off for even more. So here come the White Pines Wolverines setting up in shotgun, still in their own end, but they're moving forward here.
Pine rolls out. He's got some blocking. 44, giving a nice little seam.
Pine.
Pass intended for his locking.
On the run.
Incomplete.
Ball's incomplete.
You know what?
Set up 2nd and 10.
If the O-line was able to hold the men off for maybe another fraction of a second, that'll probably give Garen Pine another step, and he would have been able to go for maybe a long run or complete a better throw. So that comes down to the offensive line. Made a good first push, but unable to follow up with subsequent blocks.
You got to be pleased with the Wolverines too. It seems like a lot of the routes that they're running, they're open, and then just like you said, need a little bit of time for Garen Pine, who can deliver the ball and's got a strong arm, nice, able to roll out of the pocket and hit downfield. If they can get a little bit of sustained pressure against that defensive front, as Neshoba Moore is intended receiver, broken up by number 3, Liam Willett.
Yeah, I like watching Garen Pine. Reminds me of maybe it's just the green uniforms. Reminds me a bit of a Marcus Mariota type player, able to make those throws on the run. He's a strong runner. He's a great guy to watch, and hopefully he's able to connect on a couple more.
And that one fell incomplete, I believe, and we're coming up with a 3rd and 10. So looks like Neshoba Moore is back to punt here. And again, Carter this time doing the return business for the Knights. Little scoop kick, but it takes a fortunate bounce for the Wolverines. It'll go out of bounds about the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds somewhere around the 30-yard line.
Just a great punt.
Not a pretty looking punt, but it certainly got the desired effect traveling downfield, taking a good fortunate bounce for the White Pines Wolverines, and that's where the St. Mary's Knights will take over. It looks like is Matty Tucker coming out for the draw here now? Okay. Yeah. So we mentioned earlier, Brett Wilson, number 44 for the White Pines Wolverines, out on that lead block for Pine. We're just getting his number from the stat sheet here. So nice job of Bretty coming out here. Great hockey player in his own right. And Dad Adam probably enjoying the game here at the Sergeant Fott Fieldhouse at Superior Heights. We're watching our St. Mary's Knights versus our White Pines Wolverines in senior action. Last game of the regular season. No offside called there. Ball's hand off to Blonda, and he's scampering, running like he's mad at the ground, as Jack would say, out to the 54-yard line.
Oh, my goodness.
And again, every passing week you see him emerge as a running back. Of course, in his first year, former hockey player, and like you say, he's just attacking that line of scrimmage. Was Lockley and McCorkle for the tackle for the White Pines Wolverines.
You always in high school football, you have usually hockey players. I played with a couple guys like Blonda. They're not football players by trade, but they're just such good athletes where it just translates to any sport they play. And a game like football where you're big and powerful, it really, really helps as a running back. And here comes Blonda again.
Nice job protecting the ball. He's going to carry, and he wants more, and he's carrying the pack, and he almost gets away out to the 42-yard line. So just when the Wolverines had thought they'd stem the tide,
and 10 St. Mary's after
Blonda moves the pack and takes it for another pile.
Look at that, a little bit of Derrick Henry in him.
Absolutely, minus the dreads, but certainly getting the desired effect and carrying, like I said, 3 or 4 Wolverines tacklers with him, and that's a great feeling when you got a running back that just keeps the legs chugging and churning and motors forward inside the 50 to the 42. So that's where St. Mary's Knights continue their drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Tucker. He's looking deep. He's got Carter. Carter's going up for that ball. Carter will bring that down every time. Nicely done. Nice coverage on the play.
Almost immediately by
33. Ty Couture on the coverage, blanketing Carter, but Carter does a bang-up job.
Concessions are open. Hot and cold beverages as always.
Hauling that in, getting his toes down, and pulling it in for the last play of the first quarter.
This St. Mary's team, Blonda's run where he was able to just switch directions, and now that grab, they're just a highlight reel right now.
It certainly makes it tough for us up here in the booth to pick our players of the game. There's so many viable candidates, so many players that come ready to play every weekend and put up the big numbers. And you're seeing some great football here. So thanks again for joining us. Our players of the game will be brought to you by Wendy's, Sault Ste. Marie, and Team Essentials.
I would love to see a few more defensive plays. I'd love to see a couple defensive guys get players of the game because they don't get the recognition they deserve. Those defensive ends, those middle linebackers, they're the ones out there laying the bruising hits, and I'd love to see a couple of those guys go home with black T-shirts.
Yeah, absolutely. As Tucker takes the shotgun snap, hands off again to Blonda. Blonda gets met at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for about 5-6 yards.
With another
hard yards again. Taken down by number 7, Damian Hutchins. And again, that's what we talked about all year, those hard yards adding up, and then third and fourth quarter, the defensive side of the ball saying uncle and wanting to retreat, but don't count on these Wolverines to go away anytime soon. 8-0 with the St. Mary's Knights marching. But like you said, when Blonda runs the ball at you instead of around you, the lingering effects are lasting. Ball's on the end around, looking to hand off to Jaden Trudeau, and we mentioned earlier,
hand off to Trudeau.
Hadn't called his number, but obviously a game breaker and a great scamper there for the first down. That'll be first inside the 10.
At the very least.
It'll be a first and goal from there, barring no penalties there, I don't think. So, looks like first and goal inside the 10. I don't see any flags there, but it looks like they're moving back. So,
and Jaden Trudeau, I'm not sure if he is a football player by trade or his body type. He's long and lanky and very, very tall. So maybe he's a soccer player by trade, but he's another one of those guys who's just an athlete.
Yeah, he's a gamer and lots of game breakers.
That's a block in the back for St. Mary's.
Block in the back is the call against St. Mary's, so that'll take him back to the 25 and take him out of the red zone, and that'll become second down again. Or is it still first?
It is second and long.
Flag says second, so we'll take that as gospel. Tucker back in the shotgun again, single Blonda in the backfield. Looking to pass here. Looks like they got a man up, going back to Carter again.
Sees Nate Carter wide open.
Ethan Corkle lost his coverage there. Didn't think that the ball was in his direction. Gives Carter an easy chance to pull it in, haul it in the end zone. Touchdown, St. Mary's Knights. So that'll be 15-0 your score. Sorry, 14-0. And we'll decide whether they'll go for the extra point or in for two.
Interesting that they went for two in the first. Maybe they just wanted to try a different play, or
did they do the quad overlap here like they're doing right now?
Yeah,
that's what they did. So maybe they did that 4 or 5 times last time. So they looking here, electing the overload. White Pines brings another man. It goes 1-to-1 single coverage on Trudeau, and nice play with the ISO on Trudeau, but he's unable to haul it in. That'll keep it a 14-point game. So fortunate for the Wolverines defending that play, negating that 2-point conversion. That keeps it a 2-score game. So White Pines will get the ball back again with 10:31 to go in the second quarter. And 14-0 is your score. So Carter will be on the block to kick off for the St. Mary's Knights to the White Pines Wolverines. And at this time, while we wait for the kickoff, we'll just mention our corporate champions. Our Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, Northern Sports Excellence Freeze Frame Photos by Bob Davies, Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, Elite 8 Basketball Academy, and True House Sports Radio. And if you want to have your business highlighted on Sault Sports TV, contact us at saultsports@gmail.com. So again, the score 14-0 with 10:31 to go. Looks like Vecchio in to do the kicking, number 21, not Carter. So,
Does Wendy's still do the 4x4?
I'm sorry?
Do they still do the 4x4 deal, or I'm not too sure if they do that anymore?
I'm not sure. We have to pass the booth here. Maybe get some, skip the dishes. Nice return by the White Pines Wolverines out past the 20.
Back to receive it, catches it, runs parallel to the field, parallel to the right.
Shoulder more on the return.
Gets up to the
Ball was spotted at the 20.
It'll be first down White Pines.
And that's where White Pines will take over. So again, we mentioned that the offense and defense are just feeling each other out here. Not showing too much, as Wingus Shawana, number 44 for the Knights, makes a stop on the return. And we've seen a lot of balls in the air for the White Pines Wolverines, which is nice to see. Giving Garen Pine some reps at tossing the ball and looking for a big start here. They're going to have to, I think, score here early in the second quarter here to bring it a little closer, make it more manageable for this White Pines Wolverines.
Yeah,
count on something on defense.
Yeah, I think that's the key here. And Garen Pine
on the run,
kind of overthrowing his guy.
Ball's incomplete.
To show the Moore was covered by Juma there, but just really got to get those throws under control. He looks really composed in the pocket. I was saying that earlier when you were just adjusting your headset there. He looks really composed, and it's just maybe he needs to take an extra second and just kind of go through his progressions a little bit, but the throws just aren't landing right now.
Yeah, and it's interesting in this high school football, a lot of the rollouts, a lot of the passing situations, they're doing the rollouts instead of keeping man in the pocket, and where they're able to set, especially for young athletes, a little easier to stand in the pocket, but again, if you don't have the pass defense or the offensive push by your offensive line, it's hard. As Garen Pine gets taken down by Grant Mathewson for a loss there.
Pine trying to break the tackle to make something.
It's a little bit of, I think it's the White Pines O-line unable to do much with the pass block, but I also think it's just the way the game is going. We're seeing a lot of mobile quarterbacks.
You look at the
number one prospect in football, Caleb Williams. He's as mobile as it gets. You look at Jalen Hurts. You look at going back a few years, one of my favorite players of all time, Marcus Mariota in college, was just so electric to watch. So it's kind of the way the game's going, but then again, it's also you got to develop your pass block.
Okay, punt is one off the side of the foot, lands on the track. I think a little bit rushed was the punter. Nice penetration by St. Mary's, and that will bring the ball to about the 30-yard line. Confusing my sports there. But it looks like St. Mary's will have great field position.
Looks like the ball is marked somewhere around the
30 after the botched punt.
Yeah, that's unfortunate if you're White Pines. You had a great punt earlier, and same kind of trajectory. This time you're not able, kicking against the wind, the little bit of wind we have here. And just a little unfortunate.
First and 10, St. Mary's.
And that's the case whether you're a quarterback or a punter. If you don't have the time to set and unleash one, then it's a lot of pressure under duress to get that off, and that one off the side of the foot. So here's Tucker with Lutzi in the backfield, and they look to the hitch, the screen pass. Pass goes to McPherson. He's looking for a blocker. He's able to get one, but he's tripped up after a gain of about 6 yards.
Trying to get some yardage, cuts back, falls. Tackle by number 33.
33 on the tackle, Ty Couture. So they've only given him a gain of 3 on the play, so that'll bring up 2nd and 7. So a nice play developing there, and 81 unable to gain more than 3 on the play, but brings up a 2nd and 7. St. Mary's looking to score, extend their lead from 14-0.
Your White Pines, you got to have a big hold here.
And they give it to Blonda, always good for a few yards, able to break away from one man, over past the first down marker.
Some first down yardage.
Tackled out of bounds.
By number 4 and 7.
22 Blonda on the carry. Looks like he's got enough. About a gain of 8 on the play. Moving the sticks inside the 20 to the red zone. Bring up 1st and 10 from about the 18-yard line. Nice to be joined up here by one of the legends of Sault Ste. Marie football, Michael Essen, on crutches after tearing Achilles in the All-Star Legends of the Game men's division. Little Caesars MVP. Glad to have him join us, where he used to toil for these St. Mary's Knights. Workhorse, touchdown maker, all-star.
Tucker looking to pass right into, looks like Hutchins again.
Goes on a scramble. Hutchins bringing him down. Forward progress deemed
set up after the loss. It'll
canceled, so
set up 2nd and long for the Knights.
2nd and long after a loss on the play by Tucker. It looks like they might have to go to the passing game here. They're a little scrambly under center there with Tucker a little unsettled on that last play, but with that many weapons, it's time to just rear back and maybe launch for the end zone, right?
Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting call there to call that losing forward progression, but I think, just air it out, maybe get some motion on the Trudeau as you see it here. McPherson also going in motion. Tucker
screen pass to Blonda. Blonda needs a block, gets one from 81. Takes it down to the 1. Unable to make it to the end zone, but nice pickup on the play.
First down for the St. Mary's Knights. And just took that one little flip to the halfback. Got about 15 yards there.
Ludwig and Grauberger on the stop for the Wolverines. Blonda almost getting in for another touchdown. A nice job on the adjustment pass, a little thrown ahead of him. He's able to reach out and haul that in. So inside the 1 yard line. Still in shotgun formation. Electing not to go with the quarterback keeper. Hand it off to Blonda, and why not? In from 1 yard. Anthony Blonda with the easy
3 yards in, touchdown.
Crossing the threshold, making it another 6 and bringing it to a 20-0 score.
Blonda runs it in.
So again, you got a quarterback on the mend. You don't dare put him in, do the quarterback sweep from quarterback sneak rather from 1 yard. You give it to the big hoss who's been gaining yards on every play and obviously able to get off from a good push at the offensive line and able to take her the distance. So Tucker looking to throw. He's got Trudeau one-on-one. Nice play by number 5, Ethan McCorkle, to break that up. So they got Trudeau's number this afternoon or this evening, but
basically went one-on-one.
Like you mentioned, probably not going to show too much today.
Yeah, surprised they went back to that one.
Yeah, but he had singles, and usually with a single man-on-man coverage with JT, you're going to come down with points most of the time. Nice job by number 5, though, McCorkle, to break that up. And like I said, those White Pines Wolverines are probably watching tons of game film. They're knowing their tendencies. You're going to, like we talked about with the core offense, you're going to slow down Gazzetti, but you're not going to stop him. You're going to slow down Carter, but you're not going to stop him.
Yeah.
Trudeau's been putting up numbers all year. And, again, you have to limit those primetime players to their yards and understand that they're gonna make some progress. They're gonna make hay, and you just gotta avoid those long carries or the big touchdowns that are gonna hurt you. So after that one, looks like Vecchio again is setting up the kick. Yeah. Who's back? Nashoba Moore, of course, back for the Wolverines, and on the other side, McCorkle. Vecchio doing the kicking duties. Number 38, Cody Luzinski at the end of the line here. Last line of defense for the Knights. Number 5, Lutzi, also getting in on the play. He's got a corner. He's got to get him outside. Nice pursuit by number 24 by your St. Mary's Knights to push it back to the middle. Eliminate the stop.
Terrific little run back.
Nick Carney, nice job to make the tackle or assist on the tackle for the Knights. And the Wolverines will take over about the 38-yard line.
28, Mateo Palumbo.
Mateo Palumbo also in on the tackle for the Knights. Vince Palumbo, proud papa, beaming on up here at the booth. And 38-yard line is where the White Pines Wolverines will take over. So 6:22 to go in the second half. Yeah. Imagine that the White Pines Wolverines will continue to air it out and try to stretch the field here. Catch this St. Mary's defense reeling or napping. Number 21, Vecchio, the lone safety in the deep set here. Everything in motion. Kitchen sink left. 44 up the middle. Nice job by 44 to scamper out past enough for the first down. We'll see where the spot happens. 44, Brett Wilson with the carry.
Wilson with the carry.
So Brett Wilson, who hasn't been in the lineup a couple games this year, getting his number called at the tailback position. Nice scamper, moving the sticks. First down from the 49-yard line.
And it will be a timeout for White Pines.
13, Blair Boudreau, 96, Colin Mead with the tackles for St.
And again,
first and 10,
gods of football
49.
smiling down on these boys of fall as we kick off our last regular season weekend. St. Mary's Knights leading to 20-0 over the White Pines Wolverines. Of course, tomorrow we've got great football action with the juniors kicking off 4:45. Your seniors between the Colts and the Superior Heights Steelhawks. Again, rounding out the regular season with the senior matchups already set. At least in the senior division, we have the Knights versus the Wolverines next Thursday, and the same Cora Colts and Superior Heights Steelhawks kicking it off in the senior loop at 7:30 on Friday under the lights here at Sergeant Fought Fieldhouse. So, make your plans, come out and join us, continue to support your Sault Ste. Marie High School football athletes, and thank you for a great season. We hope you also join us for the playoffs starting next week, and with the finals the following week with the two winners of the semifinal matchups in both junior and senior. So thanks again for all your support. Saultsports.com, happy to bring you this game and the season as Garen Pine rolls out. He's got time, and he throws to Boudreau, who has a chance at his second interception of the game, but falls to the ground and as he's unable to squeeze it.
Tries to throw it away. Sets up second.
I think a nice job on coverage there with St. Mary's Knights. Didn't look like Garen Pine had anybody to throw downfield to, and again, Boudreau a little disappointed they didn't come up with his second pick of the day. So
I think that St. Mary's secondary might be a difference maker in the playoffs. They've been great all year.
Yeah, and you know what? They're really rounding into form. We talk about their secondary doing great things. Juma back healthy. Blair Boudreau chipping in and helping out. You got JT playing back there, and Carter, if needed, have spelled in at defense. But their defensive front four has been unstoppable. Grant Matheson even playing some reps at linebacker. But here comes Meade chasing after Pine. He won't catch him, but there's a rough caller.
Pine tries to get around the corner. He's eventually tackled by Marcus Palumbo. We do have a flag on the
Palumbo
play.
in on the tackle. And again, I mentioned Meade, Palumbo, Noah DeValentin, who we haven't called his name yet today, but they might be giving him a few spells. He's had some injuries earlier this season, hoping to keep him healthy for the finals. 74, Ethan Aruda also in on defensive front. Number 91 getting some reps here. Cohen Carrillo doing a great job at the linebacker positions. And again, that whole St. Mary's defense has really been anchored this year and have really shown a lot of progress as
unnecessary leftist
last couple weeks anyway.
Against the Knights.
And it's so tough to do as a defensive guy to chase the quarterback down and you're licking your chops. You just want to bring him down. You want to make the play to stop their forward progress, and then you get all excited, overzealous, reach in and grab binding collar. Obviously, the rules in there to protect the players, and they'll march the Wolverines forward inside the St. Mary's zone. Pine, shotgun. Pass, up in the air, pass to 3, and he's able to haul it down.
Nice pass.
Juma with nice coverage on the play, but
complete. He high points it, takes the ball away. Beautiful catch.
Tristan Allsworth with a beautiful snare. And that was a pretty
Back
grab.
to 99.
That was
Grant
absolutely
Matheson.
amazing.
So that takes us inside the 30 to the 29 where they'll have 1st and 10. And again, we talked about in the junior game, the White Pines offense able to march down the field, move the sticks, and get some first downs, but unable to capitalize. So hopefully they can change the trend here and get into the end zone. Continue to expect Pine on a rollout, looking deep. They haven't used Neshoba Moore or gone to him very often. As Wilson gets the ball on a handoff,
White
Benton in the
Pines,
back
zone
of the
29.
field.
Little confusion in
Nice
the
stop
backfield.
by
Brett
Meade.
Wilson gets tackled. As soon as he
Also,
gets the
Ethan
handoff.
Ruda in on the stop. So a nice job. The loss on the play brings it to 2nd and 13 on a defensive stand by
Oh, and
the
Meade
St.
with the
Mary's
tackle.
Knights.
Sets up 2nd and about 14 for
2nd
White
and
Pines.
14 is the call. There's
From the
Connor
St. Mary's
Torrance.
33.
Breaks the huddle. Setting up on offensive line for the Wolverines. As Pine back in the shotgun. Takes the snap. And they blow it down right away. It'll be offside.
Players whistle
Legal
red with the
procedure.
procedure against White Pines.
Offense. So that'll take them to 2nd 14 to 2nd and 19. We'll replay the down. And again, like I said, they're moving the ball or just some little costly errors or mental mistakes that end up backing you up. And this changes your whole game plan, whether you had 1st and 10, 2nd and 10. Takes you from a run option to a definite pass situation or very likely pass situation, and St. Mary's able to adjust and drop out their men in coverage, given the under. Even if you allow them 12 yards, there's still 7 yards to move in the sticks, and it makes the job for the St. Mary's defense a whole lot easier. Regardless, Pine will attack as he takes the snap. He's going to look into the hitch. He's got the screen out to the corner. Nice job by Willette.
Pass to Wazlaki is complete.
Send him out. Pass to
He almost gets
Wazlaki.
around the corner. He gets up.
Gain of 2 on the play, 3 on the play, but it'll still
Number
bring up
3, Liam Willette
3rd and
with the tackle.
15. So Willette did a nice job to stay home there, and Willette wasn't their starting safety out here, but he's gotten his reps in the last few weeks and is up to the task and shown some promise heading into the playoffs here. Timeout charge to White Pines.
It will be their final timeout
3 remaining
of
in
the
the half.
half.
Just a reminder, concessions are open.
And we got a quick break in action, so we'd like to really quickly thank our corporate champions, Keelan Superior Catholic District School Board, Northern Sports Excellence, Freeze Frame Photos, Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, Elite 8 Basketball, and True House Sports Radio. If you're interested in having your business highlighted, shouted out, whatever you're looking for on Sault Sports TV, contact us at saultsports@gmail.com. And make sure to keep up to date with Sault Ste. Marie High School Sports at saultsports.com. It is your hub for high school sports in the Sault Ste. Marie area. And make sure to tell everyone where you're watching our games and where they can be streamed at, which is the Sault Sports TV YouTube. You are currently watching this one on with Scott McPherson. My name is John Ostrowski. After a quick break in the action, we're going to call the 3-minute warning and get back into this one. And the White Pines Wolverines are in shotgun. Send a couple men in motion.
Great ball. Looks like he's got it. Could be interference on Juma, but Cotton stays in the pocket. So they look for more deep, and Juma had coverage
Juma with the coverage
on him.
St. Mary's will take over.
Yeah, it could have very easily been offensive pass interference, but it's not going to matter. Turnover on downs. First down for the Knights.
And again, with 2:57, the St. Mary's offense looking to score quick and maybe take another step in the right direction, heading into the locker room at halftime. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line, rather. And you'll probably see a lot more of the same from the St. Mary's Knights in the second half. They're happy to close this one out. White Pines will obviously have something to say about that as they hope to get back in this game, down 20-0. Certainly not a foregone conclusion that it's a win for the Knights, as White Pines have been moving that ball on offense, and maybe make some adjustments at the halftime as they go outside to Jaden Trudeau. He catches it, makes enough for the first down.
Trudeau is complete.
Number 4, Ludit, drags him out of bounds about the 46-yard line. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll move the sticks.
Nice
Nice
bit
job.
nice bit of movement by Trudeau, able to make the guy miss. That wasn't going to be a first down if he doesn't make that move.
Yeah.
A player like Trudeau knows when to make the move and how to execute it. That's another reason why I'm surprised that he doesn't have a lot of football experience.
Hutchins
it seems.
again
I
with
don't
the
think
tackle.
he's a former SaberCat, is he?
He did play SaberCats this summer,
Okay.
but I don't know what his Sioux Minor football experience was. So, and back in shotgun, Tucker's got to step up under pressure. He's going to run over a player. Looking to gain more than 6 on the play. He'll bring up 2nd and 4 from about the 52-yard line.
Almost at midfield.
Took a bit of a lick in there. You don't want to
Show more with
see
tackle.
that if you're a head coach.
I think his father's probably reminding him at halftime that, you know what, we got to keep you for playoffs. That's where we need you most. So taking on would-be tacklers in an attempt to knock over and fall forward is probably not the best for self-preservation, but you try to explain that to a 17-year-old boy. And obviously, Matty, a gamer and a competitor, so and give the ball again to Blonda. He got enough to make the corner. He makes one guy miss. He's turning up the sidelines. Got to get back. McPherson does a nice job blocking for him. He gets loose, and he's inside the 30 down to about the 22-yard line.
Blonda gets around
So a nice job on the play by Blonda, scampering and
33.
rambling for a lot of yards.
Wolverines.
Nice job by McPherson to spring him for another 10. Second phase. Nice block. And Blonda obviously running well
Clean up.
as Lutzi takes a
Finish
knee.
off the tackle.
And when you watch Blonda explode from the line of scrimmage, you have to really pay attention to what the big boys are doing. That run, once again, doesn't happen if he doesn't have that huge 3-holder run through. So all of these plays by Blonda, they're great. He's a great athlete, but it starts with the big boys, the offensive line. That's what it is for the St. Mary's offense.
And talking to offensive linemen and defensive linemen over the years, they don't mind not having all the credit. You know, they don't mind not getting their name mentioned in the limelight and the stat sheet and player of the game awards. They just cash their paycheck by putting smiles on their own faces every time they pancake somebody or make a big stop or get into the backfield as far as defensive ends go. So some great players, unselfish, and obviously that's what you need in a team sport. Guys that are willing to pay the price. You look at the ice baths out there and bumps and the bruises, and it's usually the big boys underneath that doing the heavy lifting, and the primetime players getting a little bit of the adoration and love. So got a little timeout here as we wait for Braden Lutzi. He's up to his feet and under his own power. So he'll be back in the second half here, but 2:16 to go, 20-0, a great game here at the Fott Fieldhouse. Bringing you the last weekend of this regular season. Can't wait for you to join us next week on Saultsports.com for the semis and finals. Tucker back to throw. He's got McPherson who catches it. He might catch. Oh, way in for a touchdown.
Oh, my goodness.
And a nice carry on the play.
St. Mary's Knights.
And a nice crossing out there. Beautiful play. Nice way to for Tucker to match up with 81. That'll break it to 26. And at 26, looks like you probably go for 2 to make it a 4-7 score game. Big thumbs up to George Tucker there. Big super fan for the St. Mary's Knights. Tucker, his grandson, to McPherson, my boy. Number 81 in for the touchdown. Proud Papa here up in the booth. 26-0 your score. 2 minutes left to go in the half. Bad snap. Looks like number 10 Carter's going to pile it up. Oh, able to pick it up after the bad snap. Tried to run it to the end zone. Nice job by number 7. Damian Hutchins has had himself a big game here. Mentioned his name a few times. Able to prevent that ball from reaching the end zone. Making it a 26-0 score with 2:04 to go. And if you're interested in celebrities, make sure you come out. The field house is full with celebrities like Coach Nate of the St. Mary's Junior Basketball Ladies. Coach Nate, big fixture around these parts at the St. Mary's Gymnasium. coaching the championship girls to a championship last year, the junior girls to a championship last year, and of course my daughter Charlie playing under him this year in grade 9. Big shout out to superfan sister Charlie, who's here cheering on her brother Jack, who just scored that last touchdown. So big night here, boys, and 2:04 to go in this first half. St. Mary's going to kick off. Looks like Becky will be out to do the duties again. And again, here you see some of the future stars for the St. Mary's Knights. Winga Shawana, number 44, 38. Cody Luzinski, 28. Mateo Palumbo, among others, getting their licks here and getting some reps. You see number 18, David Kirk from the White Pines Wolverines, also out here on kickoff return, hoping to make some magic here. 54, Logan Morano, also on the coverage for the Knights. So a nice job as the ball goes to Neshoba Moore. He's looking for a big run back here, but he's brought down on both the 16-yard line.
Out past the 15. Looks like Kian DeBoca with the tackle.
Kian DeBoca, number 4 with the stop. So 1:50 to go. Want to bet a hot chocolate the White Pine scores here?
Yeah.
Nice, cool night here.
I don't have cash on me, so I'll take that.
All right, so despite the scoreboard saying 20-0, it's actually a 26-0 score. White Pines, been nice to see them march down the field and score some points going into the half, trim the deficit a little bit, have a little some momentum to build on, and make some, like I said, those adjustments at halftime. Sure that the chalkboards and the X's and O's will be drawn up, and hopefully they'll come up with a new plan for the second half that maybe get some a little more offense in this great season ender.
And that's going to be incomplete pass.
And poor old Garen Pine is run right out of the backside of the building there, but again, that's just a matter of a couple linemen and doing their job and giving them a little time to get set and get settled in there.
And just a reminder, tomorrow we got the Cora Colts taking on the Superior Heights Steelhawks. That's going to be the last meeting for those two teams in the regular season. Going to be brought to you exactly where you can find this one, Saultsports TV. And in case you're, there is an offside call against the defense, it looks like. And in case you're looking to watch some more Sault Ste. Marie sports, we got the final home game for the Algoma Thunderbirds soccer team. They'll be taking on the Western Ontario Mustangs. Women starts at 1, men starts at 3:15. If you don't have anything to do, tune in or come to John Flatt Fieldhouse. It's only $5. It's a great time.
And again, that Western team is probably a powerhouse in the soccer division, as they are in many other sports. One of those superpowers. Oh, Garen Pine and his Wolverines looking to go outside. Actually, Garen stayed put as man in motion across the line. It looks like they'll be back 5. So take 5 away, give 5 back. So we're back to 2nd and 10.
And that's procedure against White Pine.
Yeah, and those Western Mustangs in the we're talking about football. They're just a powerhouse. I'm not sure if they won last year, but I know they routinely in that Vanier Cup conversation. They're taking on Calgary, and I think McGill's also a really good football powerhouse. So yeah, they're a very competitive team, much like all the other teams in Ontario.
All right, Pine has dropped it back to pass. He looks like he's got a man. He throws, intending for Ludit. Nice coverage on the play by 13 Blair Boudreau, but incomplete.
Pass and
falls the ball.
Falls incomplete.
That'll bring up 3rd.
Sets up 3rd down.
They didn't have much luck on the punt last time, and it's 1:38 to go. Do you leave the St. Mary's Knights a short field if you don't convert here, or do you kick it away?
Well, the thing is, I don't know if you kick it away, because last time they were in the nearly in the red zone, right? So I think my gut's telling me I just air it out, and yeah, it was 2 plays where it didn't really work out, but you know what? It's 3-down football. That's just how it is. You don't get that luxury, the extra down. I say just go for it.
And I think they are going to punt it, as it looks like they have a punter back, or maybe a fake. St. Mary's Knights are probably going to send a jailbreak. And he's able to kick a nice one. So McPherson to pick it up, receives the ball on the run, takes it. He's got a chance to run, cuts to the middle, looking for a block. He's got to put that ball away. He's got a chance to beat one guy. He's got to beat 33, who has a nice beat on him, and he's able to tear him down on both the 20-yard line. So a nice little return for number 81 to about the 25-yard line.
And number 33, Ty Couture, very well touchdown-saving tackle.
Very nice job by Couture to string it out to the sidelines, and McPherson able to get inside the 30 to about the 25, where Matty Tucker and the boys will take over.
Sets up first down, St. Mary's.
First down for the Knights, 1:21 to go. So again, lots of time left. White Pines Wolverines hoping to pick six and run it back for the score so they can get a free hot chocolate. Meanwhile, St. Mary's Knights hoping to drive, and Blonda in the backfield, never a terrible option. Nearing the red zone. Tucker takes the snap. He's got a man. And he's looking like a pass interference. He didn't know it's a beautiful catch by McPherson. I think there's a push off there, and he will bring that back. Nice job adjusting to the ball, making the catch, but the reason he was so open is I think he gave a little shove in the pocket to his defender.
Jumps up to get it.
We'll wait on the call.
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's enough I'm not sure if that arm extension's enough to change the trajectory of the cornerback, but regardless, it's going to be is that a 10 or a 15 for a offensive pass interference? I believe it's 15.
I believe so, and we'll see once.
That's offensive pass interference against the Knights.
As confirmed, it was an offensive pass interference, so a nice catch by 81, but got caught cheating, and he have to bring it back 10, looks like. Oh. They'll start again from the 33-yard line.
10 yards, first and 20.
So first and 20 after a 10-yard penalty. And that would be, that would have been for the Wolverines very costly. Down 26. You can rally around that. Any more than that, might go straight time soon. As they throw to Trudeau. First with a nice block, springs Trudeau, and Trudeau inside, back out to the end zone for the touchdown. So
ends up in
nice
the
job.
Trudeau. He goes 33 yards.
Trudeau takes it in for the score.
I was just talking not even a minute ago, or maybe about 2-3 minutes ago now, just talking about OUA football and the talent. You could see Jaden Trudeau in a Western jersey, in a Windsor jersey, in a Waterloo jersey, not too long from now, the way this kid plays. He is a phenomenal talent. There's no other way around it.
And again, he was defended there. He had a nice block out front to get a few extra yards, but then there was a little seam, and that only Jaden Trudeau and those guys of that ilk can spread through. And looks like they're going to switch from their quads out to extra point formation. Snap is down.
Nice
kick on through by
Kick is up
Carter. Nate Carter with the extra point. That'll make it 33-0. 33-0 your score. 1:05 to go. We'll have one more kickoff and one more opportunity for the White Pines Wolverines to march it down and get on the board. Eliminate this goose egg that the St. Mary Knights put up on the board for them. So 33-0, 1:05 to go. We're going to take a 10-minute break after that 1:05, and we'll be back for the second half. Once again, very glad you could join us here at Saultsports.com. I want to say a shout out to everybody watching in Batch. Ellen, Jenny, Georgia, or Batchewana Rio rather, and all the furry critters up in Batch. Barbs and Steph watching down St. Joe's Island. Ooh, big shout out to Terry and Bruna watching in the West End on the comfort of their couch. Missing a great game of football if you're not here. But we were glad you can join us on Saultsports.com as well as all our other fans. Great to see all the fans out here, both junior and senior, all season long. Cold weather, wet, rain, but we certainly are blessed to bring you this Another beautiful night for football as Vecchio sets up for the big kick. 1:05 to go. Drills it deep. And ball is fielded by number 8, Neshobamore. He's able to get outside, looks for the corner, but nice job by 27 to tackle.
Makes a few nights miss.
Ethan Aguilar on the play.
38 of the night.
Sorry, I cut you off there.
All good. We were just quickly talking about St. Joseph's Island, so I might as well do a shameless shout out. Shout out to the Jackson family, Tommy, Holly, Parker, and Bailey. Got a gorgeous camp. Tom's parents have a gorgeous camp out there, St. Joe's. Absolutely perfect water. Nowhere else you'd rather be on a Canada Day weekend or a civic holiday weekend. So shout out to the Jacksons and St. Joe's, some of the best camping in the country.
Awesome. So the White Pines Wolverines with 56 seconds to go, they're looking to march down that field, and I want a hot chocolate, so I'm hoping that they score one here, break the goose egg, get a little positive energy for the second half as Garen Pine throws outside, and a beautiful throw to Wislocky, unable to haul it in.
Defended by Cody Lazinski.
38, Cody Lazinski on the defense. And again, just Pine just off by a hair, unable to connect with his receivers, but he just executes that rollout so flawlessly. Just got to get it in the hands of his receivers, and like I said, I'm hoping that they are able to pound one down the field here with 49 seconds to go.
Yeah, it would be a great moral win. And we talk about the moral victories of this game, the small victories within the game. Trying to grow a program, 2-3 touchdowns against the Mighty Knights sure looks a lot better than a big old goose egg.
Yep. And this gives you something to build on. I mean, like we said, Will Baswa is not going to show his hand. That was a little overthrown again, going to Wislocky, but Coach Baswa isn't going to reveal his hand and throw his playbook out on the table for everybody to see. He's going to hold a few things back for next week, and just trying to quietly and slowly march through this game, get through without any injuries or any suspensions, and rally together after a good week of practice and try to unseed an opponent who is probably favored next week and is dominating a little bit tonight. But like we say, you always got to play the game. As Moore is back to punt. McPherson back deep for the punt. And he's going to have to angle. Oh, no, it's Carter back to catch the ball. Carter makes a move. Receives the ball about the 40. Looking to spring it loose. He makes a break. Flag on the play.
Might be a mouth guard call. I can see it from here.
After all said is done, Carter.
He's brought out of bounds about the 30-yard line.
30 to 35-yard line. We do have a flag on the play.
We'll see what the flag is worth. And like you said, I could see an infraction about mouth guards. They get their warnings, but if they've already had their warnings, next one is a flag.
Yeah, I think you got to give them the 10 yards here. It's week 6. Can't really have that happening anymore. Yeah, there it is. Mouth guard penalty.
And again, that'll negate a nice run back by Carter.
You did a good job getting up 33 points in the first half. You don't really have to worry about the mental mistakes of the game. But still, if you're coach of the St. Mary's Knights, you're giving that guy a talking to.
So they march it back, and it looks like a pretty serious penalty.
Oh, wow.
Out to the 50, so
maybe at the spot of the ball, 15 yards.
Yeah, spot of the foul could be 15 yards. That's what it makes sense to me on the punt. So either way, with 29 seconds to go, St. Mary's will take over from their 50.
After the kick.
Unnecessary roughness, was it?
I didn't see anything, but
it'll be first
their word on
10
it.
St. Mary's.
Word on the booth is it was not unnecessary roughness, not a mouth guard violation, but we'll have to confirm that at half and get you that information second. Flag on the play. Man throwing up. He's going to Trudeau. Ooh, nice job, and nice job by McCorkle. McCorkle drawing the tough duty of covering Jaden Trudeau. Nice job covering that one, but there's a flag on the backside in the backfield on the other side. So probably a hold against St. Mary's. We'll see if that backs him up, or penalty is declined. So it will be 2nd down and 10 from the 50. I think that's a nice play to decline it. 24 seconds left. They could have backed him up. That would have given 3 more plays to reach for the end zone. So now 2nd. If they stop him here, they might force a punt and may have some luck in the dying seconds of this first half. So again, stay tuned. We got 24 seconds to go. Looking for a big finish here. And they got the ball going, stretching it for Carter. Ball's underthrown. Nice coverage on the play
for Nate Carter
by number 13.
We do have a flag.
23 rather.
Pass was incomplete.
Yeah, Laundry on the field. Wait, I missed.
Was there another flag?
Yeah, I missed the call, so hopefully the referee will face us. And
nice coverage by 33. Ty Couture on the play. Ty Couture having a good day in coverage.
Yeah, he is.
They had Carter open deep, but nice play by him to break it up. And
so it's
ball a little underthrown by Tucker.
3rd, depending on the penalty.
That penalty goes against the St. Mary's Knights. They'll probably decline it and bring it up 3rd down, which will be a punting situation for the St. Mary's Knights. So
11.
They're moving it back. I would have thought that the White Pines Wolverines
That's
might
rough
have.
play against the Knights. That'll back them up.
So that was a rough play call rather than an offside, so that obviously marches them back, and
so
they'll replay from the 35-yard line.
yeah, bit interesting.
Do they not have an option to decline that and take 3rd down situation? Or?
You may not on a major penalty. I think you might have to take it in Canadian football. I'm not I know in American ball you can definitely decline that, but I know there's some strange rules with penalties in Canadian football. So
Yeah.
maybe you revert to the rule book. I have a big fat CFL rule book in my apartment somewhere, so I might flip through that.
Every day we get wiser, learning something new, something new that we haven't seen before. 17.9 seconds to go, 33-0. Your St. Mary's Knights are up against these White Pines Wolverines. Let's conclude this end of the half. Probably enough for 2 or 3 plays here for the Knights. They'll probably look at the score again as Mr. Carney comes in, number 24. Nick Carney in at wide out, giving Carter a break. Looks like the screen is coming out to Blonda. They're going to need a block or two. McPherson, nice block. Able to spring Blonda. Blonda's going to do the rest. He looks like he can get all the way. He's going to have to put away the ball.
Blonda breaks a
as he
bunch of
loses
tackles.
20% off the T-shirt.
Wow.
45
Able to
yards
break
downfield
loose
for a
and
first down.
scamper for a big one inside the 30 to the 25.
Now you can
That's
even
a
try a
touchdown by
field goal
Landon
here.
Surratt.
3.5 seconds
Among others.
brought down by Landon Surratt. So again, like you said, decision time. We spotted him at the 25-yard line, which would be about a 32, 33-yard field goal. We saw
Hutchins Corelli
Nick
also
Carter
tackle.
making those from long distance during warm-ups, and it certainly is an option.
We got ourselves a timeout.
Timeout, White Pines on the play. So 3.5 seconds left. It's a decision time for the coaches. Like I said, Carter certainly has the leg. He was drilling them from 35 yards well into the end zone. So just a matter of power steering fluid and putting it between the uprights. But they might elect to go to the air again and try another long ball to any one of those weapons that they have in their aerial arsenal. What do you do here, Coach? Up 33.
I think you kick it. I think you go for the field goal, see if your kicker, it looks like he has, it looked like he had a black tee in his hand, but he doesn't. So could be wrong on the play call, but I think you just see what your kicker's made of. You're up 33 points. This game's a foregone conclusion at this point.
Kian Derboka is the long snapper, so you might see him. I don't see, there's Carter with the duties, but does he have his tee block? Yes, he does.
Oh, okay, so
Jaden Trudeau is spotting at about the 33, 34-yard line, so that's with the distance. Derboka into snap, Jaden Trudeau to hold, And again, Nick Carter on for the kick. Great snap, and it's down. The ball is kicked wide. They're going to have to cover it. White Pines are going to have to get it out, or else they'll surrender.
Oh, yeah. That's a rouge.
And that's a rouge there.
That's the half.
And that's the half with the score at the half. On Saultsports.com and Truehouse Radio, we have a 34-0 lead. We'll take a 10-minute break. We'll join you back in the second half. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the second half. They're trying an onside kick with the White Pines. It works for them.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, did they get it?
No. He's got it.
In the hands of Ethan McCorkle would have been just a great way to start this thing off. Had it within his fingertips, but came down and it jarred loose. St. Mary's able to recover it. I didn't get the number of the St. Mary's Knight. Got a few texts about having the muffled sound, so I'm glad you're sticking with us. If you are, we've attempted to remedy that problem, and hopefully we're loud and clear. I've always been loud, just the problem with the clear part. So looks like St. Mary's retrieved that, which would have been a definite momentum swing had the Wolverines been able to snare that. It was a perfectly executed kick. Nice leap by McCorkle, but the Knights able to get things started here. So looks like, as we mentioned earlier, 81 getting a few reps here at quarterback. So McPherson hoping to hand the ball off and break it in slowly. He's going to roll out. He's looking to pass. He's going to tuck it away. He's got a man. Makes number 8 miss. He's looking to the sideline. He's going to get run out of bounds about the 35-yard line.
Quarterback for St. Mary's.
Number 18,
David Kirk. 5 yards in the first down.
So a nice job making a miss on number 8. McPherson scampers out down to the 35. Kirk with the tackle on the play. So
David Kirk with the tackle.
Interesting that he calls his own number on the first play of the game, but as a quarterback. But the OC showing some good trust in number 81, Jack McPherson, and I'm sure from now on he'll probably just be handing off the ball, getting Blonda back into the mix here.
I want to mix you guys up here.
Yeah. Shotgun looks to McPherson. Calls his number again. Got a nice block by Blonda. So 81 around the corner takes on a tackle.
Run right for
out of bounds at the.
He's run out of bounds by number 4, Nicholas Ludick.
28-yard line, let's call it. Make a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. Tackle on the play by Ludick.
A couple of great White Pines players. Ludit, Couture getting their numbers called a couple times, making good defensive stops. That's what you want if you are the White Pines Wolverines. Here comes second and 2 coming up for the St. Mary's Knights.
It looks like A.J. Romano in for the Knights on a wide out here. Number 18, Mario Jackson also filling in here. Out at wide out on the left side. Snap is to McPherson. McPherson's going to run it up the middle. He needs the 2. He's got that and more. Puts the ball away. He's got to protect that. Down to the 20 inside the red zone.
21-yard line.
And he was brought down by number 99, Landon Surratt.
And good to see Landon Surratt. Left a couple weeks ago.
36 older degrees with the
injured and obviously back in regular form here. That'll bring back first and 10 from the 21-yard line. So we get to see the McPherson arm here. We'll never know. We got some.
Yeah, they're showing pass for sure.
Absolutely. Blonda back in the backfield, hands out to Blonda, and he's going to take it. He's got some room. He needs one block. 18. Able to spring Blonda for
he runs
round the end, 21 yards for the touchdown. A nicely executed run by the offense for the St. Mary's Knights. So made quick work of that one. Puts Wolverines on their heels again. That'll bring the score to 40-0. And here I'm just allowing my extra point game to gain a little confidence heading into the playoffs. But we'll see what Coach Monaco calls. Counting 12 for personnel.
Here we go. I don't think, just an easy extra point. Looks like they're lining up for. Don't need to show that quad.
Nope.
Interesting formation any more than you're going to today. So just going to be an easy kick for number 10.
Jake Trudeau with the hold. Carter again with the single point. Good.
And that's run time.
And that's 41-0 your score. So as we expected,
the kick is up and good.
St. Mary's Knights out to an early lead and stretching this lead into the second half. So
the remaining of the game will be played straight time.
just indicating that after 35-point differential, the game will be played at straight time. And we'll get a chance to get a look at this White Pine offense. Like to see, like we said earlier, for moral support or a moral victory is just to get on the board, break the goose egg, and establish some positive vibes moving forward into next week, where these two teams will face off again. Remind you again that tomorrow, on our Friday Night Lights edition, we have another doubleheader between the Cora Colts and the Superior Heights Steelhawks. Hope you can join us here. It looks like another beautiful night. Forecast is good for another great, crisp fall night, as was today. Beautiful conditions for football, and two fantastic games on the schedule. Juniors kicking off at 4:45, seniors 7:30.
And it's pretty much a fact, or as close as a fact as you can get, that it will be a number 2 versus number 3 playoff preview. The Cora Colts and the Superior Heights Steelhawks. We'll see what happens in that one. They will be more than likely meeting a week later for the semis, so it might be an interesting matchup.
Nice kick by Vecchio, gets down to the 10 through the legs, but Moore is able to pick it up. Or is that McCorkle? McCorkle able to make somebody miss.
Ooh.
Oh, nice play there. And Shoba Moore.
Moore with a great stiff arm, gets a couple extra yards.
Stiff arm on
Eventually
number
went out of bounds.
28, Palumbo, but able to
Great
get out
to
to
Boca.
about the 11-yard line, which is where the White Pines will take over. .7:43 to go. Again, we say we have a straight clock running time here. And the Garen Pine-led Wolverines will take the field and attempt to march down the length of the field. They went late in the second quarter to a much pass offense. I'm expecting to see a lot of that again today. Make a lot of ground to make up, a lot of points to cover. As they hand off inside to 44, Brett Wilson able to gain a few yards before being swallowed up
crossing the line of scrimmage
by number 4, Kian Derboka, number 96, Colin Mead, number 91 also in on the tackle, 91, Cohen Carrillo.
91, Cohen Carrillo
nice
with the tackle for
big
St.
game
Mary's.
Double K. A grade 11 player, and also a excellent defense on the St. Mary's Knights hockey team last year that went to the Ontario final. Garen Pine gets a snap. Big rush coming. Ooh, across the middle, intended for 43.
Arthur Vincent
Tipped up in the air. Wrist being picked off by the St. Mary's Knights, falls to the ground, incomplete. That'll bring up third down. So do you see the kick game again here? Or do you air it out and just throw caution to the wind?
I don't suggest punting anymore. You're playing for moral victories at this point, like I keep saying, and I genuinely do not think they should punt the ball anymore under any circumstances. When you're down 41 points, just go out there and just try to make something happen, in my opinion.
The way that Blonde has been running the ball, give him a short field, and the St. Mary's offense has been rolling. You could end up some points against you, but let's see what they end up. They elect to punt here, and there's a crooked snap, but Moore able to get it out. And Nate catches it about the 48-yard line, smartly gets out of bounds at the 50. Inside White Pines territory, wisely decides to go rather than risk injury or a big return. So 5:17 to go. St. Mary's will take the field. I believe the starting quarterback Tucker is still in civvies on the sidelines, saving himself for next week. So McPherson back under center for these Knights.
And while we have a quick break in the action, I'd like to thank our corporate champions here on Superior School Board, Northern Sports, Freeze Frame Photos, Wendy's of the Sault Ste. Marie, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, Elite 8 Basketball, True House Sports Radio, If you're interested in having your business highlighted on Saultsports TV, reach out to us at saultsports@gmail.com.
50.
Remember, you can keep up to date with all high school sports with checking out our website at saultsportstv.com. And an interesting halfback pass, going to go nowhere, 2nd and 10.
Trudeau.
And a nice job, nice execution. McPherson passed it out to Jaden Trudeau, who had the screen pass, looked like, but nice trick play there. 14, Trudeau looking downfield for Mario Jackson. Fell a little short, but again, we didn't expect St. Mary's to tip their hand, but there's a trick play that maybe they might use in the playoffs. So got to be careful not to let the cat out of the bag, so to speak, here, and bring up 2nd and 10. McPherson back in the shotgun. Likes to call his own number. He's got a man out front, 75, and needs the block for him. McPherson gets around the corner, takes a big hit at the sidelines.
McPherson keeps it. He's run out of bounds around the 30 by, looks like, McCorkle.
Gets to the 30 before he's taken down by McCorkle. And of course, McPherson, a little unsure of where to go with that ball, threw it to the back judge.
Yeah.
No ill will there, so they spot it.
At least he gave it to the referee.
He gave it to the referee. The back judge had to walk it all the way back, so making more work for Killicarelli back there, refereeing and the back judge. Anyway, good enough for a first down. Nice gain on the play by McPherson. Number 81 takes the first down inside the 30 to the 29. McPherson with the snap, hands off to Blonda. Blonda is able to, he gets wrapped up nicely and neatly, tied in a bowl.
Immediately.
Landon Surratt
It's
with
nice.
a big stop there. I thought he had enough to break it, but Surratt out of nowhere knifes through and wraps up Blonda and sets him down gently with a loss of 4, 2nd and 14 on the play. So maybe a passing situation here.
Yeah, I think you maybe look for a quick screen pass or just a quick curl route. Look for maybe Landon DeVries out there by himself. You got I think that's number 18. Or sorry, looks like number 87, Kai Taylor, is out there by himself as McPherson sheds off a block. He's still looking for the pass. Unable to find number 24, Nick Carney.
Down by Alder DeVries.
Nice pursuit by 36. Alder DeVries, as you mentioned, pass intended for 83. A.J. Romano, incomplete. But McPherson scrambling wildly. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. As Mario Jackson also downfield.
3rd and long for the Knights.
3rd and long will bring up punting situation.
Punt team took him out.
Although, from the 32, this is where
McCorkle.
Carter was making field goals. I think they'll elect to punt, but why not give it a shot? Up by 41 in the last game of this regular season. If you need that field goal in the playoffs, you got to know where his range is. I saw him hitting him from 35 in warm-ups, but that's going to be a nice punt inside the end zone. White Pines will have to get it out. If they're not successful, and they are not, single is indicated, so
doesn't get out.
Doesn't get out. Single is awarded to the Knights, and then White Pines will take over from that
Under a minute left.
42-0 after the Rouge. What's your opinion on the Rouge, Scott?
In terms of the rule and its application for a point, or
Yeah, let's just say we'll say that.
do I approve of it? I just like calling it the Rouge from a broadcasting standpoint, but I never been posed that question. I kind of think it's interesting in that it can be a difference. But in the same vein, the 2-point conversion is a 1 point difference, and I guess it gives you more permutations and more options to the scoring strategy, I guess. And it's kind of like that, when the team takes a safety and concedes 2 points, right? It's one of those things. Those who love it think it's fantastic, and those who are not in favor will have their arguments with that regard. So, nice nice job by 38.
Wow, nice.
Fantastic job. Cody Wazinski slicing in there and taking down the backer. I think it was Lockie on the carry, or was that number 4?
I believe that was number 4, Lutit.
Excellent. So nice job, 38, coming in relief and doing a nice job as fills in. And everybody's moving. That indicates the end of the third quarter. Remember that at the end of this game, we will be awarding our Team Essentials Wendy's Sault Ste. Marie Players of the Game. They will receive a gift card and a tee, courtesy of those sponsors, as the high school player of the game. We'll continue that through the playoffs starting next week.
Load it with the carry.
Our broadcasters will select from the booth the players of the game, and we'll bring you that
on the clock.
with a couple minutes left today.
Score off tomorrow night.
And a reminder tomorrow that Cora versus Superior Heights will cap off the rest of this junior and senior regular season. Tomorrow 4:45 for the juniors, 7:30 for the seniors here at the field house at Superior Heights. So come on and join us for some great football action as Pine delivers the ball to number 4, Nicholas Luditz. Ball's incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 15 after the offside. Looks like the call on the play. So as you mentioned, we're going to award the players of the game, some definite candidates leading up so far. And we will bring that to you. John Ostrowski, myself, Scott McPherson, here at Saultsports.com, True Host Radio. Glad you could join us. Yep. We'll bring you those players of the game after a little deliberation as we see these White Pines Wolverines continue their march to the end zone. Hopefully they get off the schneid here and eliminate this 42-0 goose egg. We're on full time or straight time, so this will move quickly. Just like the offense for the White Pines Wolverines, number 4 taking it, looted across out.
Hand off to Lewis. Great
first down marker.
He gets across the 55, close to the 50, and a first down for White Pines.
Well, spotted about the 51-yard line for inside St. Mary's territory. So Wolverines marching, nice sign to see. And again, we talked about it earlier. They are looking to build for next week. Ball at the 52.
And this is most likely going to be a rematch that is going to occur in a week. So White Pines has a lot of work to do and, try to make it a bit more favorable and maybe catch the St. Mary's Knights off guard here. But we'll see. We got 10 minutes left to try and put something on the board here.
As ball is snapped, it's low. Garen Pine scoops it up. He rolls out right, throws to Ludit, who is able to complete and take it down inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. So Ludit with a nice job receiving the ball, nice job running the ball, and the Wolverines looking pretty impressive on this drive. So White Pines marching. Looks like they might have a meeting of the minds at the 45. Was there a flag on the play? I didn't catch it. Ball was spotted at the 33. As the referee talks with Marcus Palumbo. Awaiting the snap of the ball here. The referee will blow this one in, and we'll resume play with 8:54 to go. First and 10 from the 33. Pine takes a snap, hands it off to number 4. I think it is Ludit again. Gain of a 3 on the play, 2 or 3 on the play.
Shawana in on the tackle.
Sorry, number 44, not number 4, but 44. Brett Wilson with the carry for the Wolverines.
There's number 44, Shawana on the tackle.
So they only give him a credit of 1 on the carry, so 2nd and 9 with 8:14 to go. Like to see Pine roll out and look for his target, Neshoba Moore in the end zone. Stretch this field, lengthen it up a bit. There he looks. He's got more, but nice penetration by Mead. Nice job shoveling the ball forward for Derboka. Almost
Pine
picked
tries
it
to
off.
go outside.
And again, Pine in desperation, not trying anything to get positive yardage. Was able to get maybe 1 yard on the play.
Ball's incomplete.
Being caught from behind by Mead in nice pursuit. Ended up shoveling the ball forward, incomplete. That'll bring it back for 3rd and 9. And again, you love the competitor in Garen Pine. You know, he's up against the wall here, 42-0. But early in the first quarter, in their first half, he's no show of giving up, going down early. But always a warrior, taking hard yards and taking hits to make the pass, and just not having the answers today. A little better performance today by the St. Mary's Knights, giving number 1 Fitz back there. But like I said, he's a gamer. He'll come playing all day long. Number 91, number 96, chasing down Pine. And again, going Carrillo with the initial pressure, Colin Mean finishing off. And again, like I said, Pine just running for his life. So that'll bring up 1st and 10, I believe.
Yeah, it was a turnover on downs.
So that was a third and downs, and that'll bring the St. Mary's Knights offense back onto the field. So 6:35. I think if you're Coach Monaco, you're happy to get a couple first downs and kneel it out and run the clock down. And like I said, both teams looking to finish this without any ejections, any injuries. So far, it looks like we've been pretty fortunate that way. I haven't seen anybody down and out. St. Mary's Knights obviously missing number 31, Harley Wardell, who is on crutches and probably not very likely to return before the final. But like I said, all these teams hoping to live to fight another day and make it through the next 5:57 without any serious injuries. And
you just want to finish up this one without any nonsense. Get the 1 or 2 first downs. Start to take a knee. You know, you've showed why you're the better team today, and there's no need for any funny business.
All right, so number 15, Oliver Brown, number 24, Carney, in as receivers for the Knights. McPherson rolls out. There's going to be a hold inside, and as McPherson launches it, and a nice catch to Mario Jackson. Almost a perfect catch. Mario Jackson, of course, the transfer in from
also covered by number 18.
Jamaica
For the Wolverines.
So Mario Jackson with a nice job to adjust, try to get the ball. Kirk on the coverage for the Wolverines, and a nice play downfield as McPherson goes long. Thought there was a hold on the interior lineman there, but he got away with it. McPherson launching that ball, airing it out, and almost a beautiful catch by Mario Jackson.
Yeah, Mario just showed what his country's known for, and that is track and field. He has quite a bit of speed.
That was a sprint to the finish, and Jackson just unable to pull it in, brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Knights.
Snap is to McPherson. McPherson steps up. He's going to look. Oh, he's going to be caught from behind after a short gain of 1.
Tracked down by
number 7.
Hutchins. Great little tackle.
With a nice tackle on the play.
That was nice by Damian Hutchins on the chase down.
And will they punt it away, or they elect to go for it on 3rd down here? So decision time for the coach. Looks like Carter's coming on, so that'll be a punt situation.
And $4 left in the game. May as well announce our Team Essentials players of the game now. I just made the decision. Scott made his decision a couple minutes ago. For the White Pines Wolverines, number 4, Nicholas Lutit. And for the St. Mary's Knights, might be a good night for the McPherson family. We're going to give it to number 81, Jack McPherson. So Lutit and McPherson are your players of the game.
And the punt team is set for the Knights. The launch is to Carter, who in turn launches a beautiful punt. And when your kicking game is sound like that, that's a good feeling going into the playoffs. McCorkle might be able to run one back to score some points here for the Wolverines. Out of bounds about the 34-yard line. So nice job by McCorkle to return it.
A couple of nice moves to get the
likes to get out of bounds and not risk anything further.
And a nice bit of sportsmanship by number 10, Carter. Realized he was a little bit late on the push there. Tried to just push him out of bounds. Gave him a tap on the head.
Well, the Wolverines man down here. He'll be tended to by the training staff. As the clock continues to run down, let's hope he's all right. We just spoke about how we want to go into the playoffs on a good note with all oars in the water, and hoping for the best for this young Wolverine. 2:38 to go, and clock is ticking. So once again, we'd like to thank all of our fans and our sponsors and our supporters of high school football. Couldn't do it without you. We're glad to have you here. Glad you could join us at the field house, making some noise, cheering on these fine athletes. Enjoyed bringing you the season. Looking forward to playoffs to start next Thursday and Friday. Next Thursday, the same Wolverines versus the Knights in the senior action. We'll confirm the junior semifinal next week. Number 1 versus number 4 will take place in the junior action, yet to be determined. And like I said, Thursday night, 7:30, these senior Knights versus these Wolverines again. And the Wolverines obviously hoping for a different script to be written, but St. Mary's Knights look to be off to a pretty good start as they head into the playoffs. Coming off a big win last week against Cora, backed up by another resounding victory here against the White Pines Wolverines. Looked like they stopped the clock at 2:06 while they tend to this player. And again, a nice battle out there by the Wolverines. Again, no quit in them, even though they're down by a considerable amount. Some great efforts by Tristan Hallsworth and Rowan Wislocky on the receiving end. Some nice runs by Nicholas Ludit. Garen Pine, of course, leading out as the quarterback, and some nice contributions on defense. We called it Ty Couture with a couple big stops. They're missing Steve Day Nolan today, who was injured in last week's game. Caden Gaubarger making a few stops. Damian Hutchins calling his name probably close to a dozen times on different special teams and defensive plays. So nice job and a nice round of applause. Great support by these fans here for the injured Wolverine. I can't get his number, but we'll let you know as soon as we can see the number as he marches off under his own power with the assistance of the trainer. So great job by the Wolverines and Knights. Put on an excellent performance tonight here, both in the junior ranks and the senior ranks. St. Mary's Knights in control. This one 42-0. The junior Knights coming out on top of the junior Wolverines, setting up another great playoff matchup next week. So like I said, for Saultsports.com, Jay Houselander, Shaw Houselander, Chris Carr on a chair. I'm Scott McPherson with John Ostrowski. We're going to finish off this 2:06. Please don't leave. Don't go anywhere. We got some great action here for you. Hope to see you again tomorrow for the 4:45 start with the Cora Colts versus the Steelhawks. 2:02 to go. And they look to run the ball up the middle.
With the tackle.
Colin Mead having nothing to do with the Knights' stop on the play.
Rush is good for 2 or 3 yards.
Number 27, Ethan Agua in for the Knights. Number 44,
With the
Mingus Shawana also getting some reps. 54, Logan Morano in there doing his thing. Blair Boudreau back for some more after an early pickoff, almost a second. Kieran Juma and number 3, Liam Willett doing the duties back in the secondary for the Knights.
He's met by about 3 Knights, somewhere on the 35
with a
yard
carry on the play. Met by about 3 Knights. Nice gang tackling by the St. Mary's Knights as they stop after a short gain. We'll bring up
and others.
3rd and 6. The clock is still running, so if the White Pines Wolverines are smart, they run it down to as deep in the quarter as they can. 3rd and 6, they'll need to convert to make the sticks move. Looking to pass, and again, nice ball aired up, and it's a beautiful ball, and it's caught.
Yeah, nice.
And it's nicely done inside the 50 to Neshoba Moore down to the 48.
All the way downfield for
number 16, Owen Bouchard with the reception.
For about a 25-yard catch.
And again, Owen Bouchard, nice catch under pressure there, and maybe he shows himself to the coach for next week. So again,
Yeah, that was quite the grab. Oh my
Cody
goodness.
Lazinski with the tackle for the Knights.
beautiful. Cody Lazinski with great coverage on the play, and obviously a nice play by
That was
Bouchard
the
to
goal.
haul it in. And maybe Coach Basel has found himself a little weapon downfield for the Wolverines. We'll have to mark that on the calendar for the St. Mary's Knights. Nice throw. Was it Neshoba Moore that launched that? Or is Garen Pine still in the game?
I believe it was. Hold on here. I'm pretty sure it was Pine.
It was Pine? Okay.
Pretty sure, but I think we'll
I
find
heard
out.
the on-field announcer say it was Neshoba Moore with a nice throw.
We
But
may find out in a second here.
it is Neshoba. No. Yeah, Neshoba Moore is taking the snaps
wow.
now. So
33 seconds left after the timeout.
I guess we both missed that
First and 10
substitution.
White Pines.
maybe they're just giving Pine a little rest as Neshoba Moore goes deep again. He's got a man open. Little hand fighting there between Juma and number 5 McCorkle, but no call on the play. 22 seconds, and that'll probably bring to the end. Might have to end on a knee, but that'll probably be the last play of the game as the clock winds down. Again, thank you for joining us on Saultsports.com and True House Radio from the field house at Superior Heights, where we'll join tomorrow for our junior game, 4:45. Another game at 7:30 for our seniors, Colts versus the Steelhawks. Glad you could join us. This is going to round it out for the St. Mary's Knights 44, White Pines Wolverines 0. And that ball's incomplete.
Looks like he's going for Lyndon DeVries.
Looking for Linda DeVries on the completion. And that will be the end of the ball game. Thank you for joining us here at Saultsports.com and True House Radio. I'm Scott McPherson with John Ostrowski. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Thanks.